Hello, this is Trisha from Huntress Habits, and today we're doing a chalk couture video. And I've been looking for different mediums to do it on, and I've done it on chalkboard vinyl, I've done it on chalkboard, I've done it on glass, and what else? I'm not sure even. Glass in two different ways. And today we're doing it on metal. So I've already put the stickers on. The transfers, not stickers, transfers. And I've done it all the way around. This is a transfer that comes in your kit when you become a designer. And I had been looking for a container to put all my paste and my ink in. And I thought, well, I really want to keep them separate. So I thought I'd put my paste in here and I'll put my ink in a different one. And so this is what we're going to do today. And we're going to do the lid last. But I wanted to tell you how I put that transfer on there with a tennis ball. Because there are little raised dots all the way around the circle. This was a tin that I got at Sam's with cookies in it, Sam's Club. And I had been told a while back that anytime you put vinyl on a surface that is not smooth, you need to take a tennis ball and rub it down so you can get it down into the indentions. And I thought, well, this isn't exactly vinyl. This is actually a silk screen, like you were doing silk screen printmaking process. The area that you see that looks clear to you actually has a silk screen in there. And so I pressed it down, and I'm not sure if the lid is even going to work, and that's why we're doing that last. Because of those edges. It may leak down in here, and what I may have to do is redo it and just try to do it right inside that line so it doesn't get to those little edges. But we're going to try it. Why not? Okay, so let's start on our sides, and I'm going to use each one of the paste that came in the kit. This one is evergreen, and I probably should set it down so the light would be shining on it so you can see the color. This is the paste. Chalk Couture makes a ink also. The ink is permanent once it has been heat set. But the paste, when you put it on, if you make a mistake, all you have to do is wash it. Some water will take it right off. And then if you want it permanent, you can spray it with like a Krylon spray, or I use Rust-Oleum clear enamel. And it should be the consistency of a yogurt. Who are you talking to, Dad? I think he's talking to the fish. I don't know. Maybe talking to himself. I take care of my 92-year-old dad, and he's entertainment sometime on the videos. So we will wait and see. Okay, so I'm going to use that on the Chalk Couture. Let me get the tennis ball out of the way. We use squeegees. This is an angle one that comes in your kit. You get $232 worth of material for $99 plus shipping if you become a designer. You get an apron, but now with the paste you really don't need an apron. You need the apron for the ink. But, you know, if you're trying to keep your clothes nice, just for visible means, then you would want to use the apron. So it's nice that it comes with it. Okay. You don't even have to put it on there real good, because just like with silk screening, it's going to spread itself. And we're going to start and go all the way down. Did I get the last little bit? take much. And we're going to scrape it again just to get that excess off. And if you can see right there where I ran off of the transfer, but we can clean that up with the Q-tip. This is how much it used. I mean, how much we saved. So it doesn't take much to make a design. And the best part about becoming a designer is that you get it 40% off. And if anybody buys from you, they do all the shipping and everything for you. You have your own website. And, okay, I'm just going to set this to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this off while it's wet. You don't want it to dry on there. I started it at the corner, but then I'm pulling it off this way so that I don't stretch it. And then it's going to go straight into a container of water. Looks pretty good. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but it looks great from this angle. I try to put them, when I put them in the water, I put them with the chalk side down, and then by the time that I am through, then it is time. All I have to do is just rinse them off and wipe them dry. The transfers are very, very easy. Guys, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't easy, because I need easy. You need some easy in your life, this is it. If you're looking for that new hobby or just wanting to create some designs in your home, they have all sorts. Please take time to look through the catalog. The link will be in the description once this video is released. Okay, what I was doing is wiping off, I'm not sure if I did it in camera, I was wiping off my squeegee so that it's ready for the next one. You don't want to contaminate your colors from one color to the next. Now, if I was doing a layer on top of this, I would take my heat set, but I'm just going to be careful as I turn it and not touch it. It doesn't take but maybe 5 minutes to dry. Okay, next we're going to do this one, and I think since it says the word love, we're going to do it in pink. All 3 words. And the consistency looks right, but you never know until you stir it. A little bit on that word, a little bit on that one, and a little bit on that one. Maybe need a little bit more. We'll see. And then I'm going to spread it. Because it's on a curved surface, I'm just not going to go straight over. And like I said, if I get off of the transfer, it's not a big deal. It's an easy cleanup, an easy fix. And that's something else I need with this. It's easy. Did I mention the word easy? And we're going to do repeat in just a minute, but I want to get some of this off of that. Look how much I'm putting back into the jar. Now, if I was mixing colors, I would put it over into a separate jar or probably discard it. Knowing me, I'll save it because it would make a good mixed color. Okay, did I get all the excess? I think I might have. Scrape that back in there as much as possible. Yeah. Go ahead and take my words off. And I'm dropping them down into the water. As long as you take them off while it's wet. Look at how nice and pretty that came out. I've got one little place to clean up. And I'm going to do that with a Q-tip. And this is actually a dry Q-tip. And just let it absorb. Oh, I didn't see that. Right there at the seam. Okay, so I'm going to take the wet edge of this wet wipe and just wipe that off. No problem. Okay, how does that look? Does that look good? And we still got our chalk couture. Okay, now we're going to go to the next side. Let me clean off the pink off of my squeegee. And I'm going to go ahead and close this one up. Stick that stick down into, these are actually makeup spatulas. I found they work very nicely for stirring and spreading. Okay, let's go with white on this one. Join my team. This company started out in July, I think was the big release on it. And it has already grown to 10,000 designers. It's not very popular yet in Texas. So if you were to join the team now, you would be getting on the top level of it. So now is really the time to join. And as easy as it is, it sells itself, but it is something that has to be shown. So that's why we need designers out there. You're totally independent to do what you want. When you make things, if I was not putting the word chalk couture on here, I could sell it. Actually, I could even sell it with the words, but I don't think so. Don't know anybody but another designer that would want to buy it. But if I was putting other words on it or designs on it, I can, as long as I'm using their transfers, I can sell it. I can sell it anywhere, anyway, and for any price that I want to ask for. You can sell it from their website, or you can sell it independently at craft shows. You have full reign to do what you need to do. Or if you're just getting on the team to get that 40%, then that's what you do. There is a $19.95 charge each month that takes care of your website, and it also gets you a transfer. And I'm not talking about a little transfer, I'm talking about a full 8 by 11.5 or 8 by 11s size transfer. Take this off. And it's called the Chalk Club of the Month. And you receive that before the month that it's released in. Okay, I got my fingers wet on that one, putting it down in there. So let me clean this off. Wipes up very easily. All I had to do is use a baby wipe. They recommend that you use Clorox or Lysol wipes when you go to clean the transfers. I haven't bought one yet, bought a jar yet. And so far, so good. My transfers, I washed real good. I put them in that water. That's definite that you have to put it right into some water so that chalk doesn't dry on it. It just makes it harder to clean up. And you want your transfers to last. They'll last anywhere from 15 to 20 times if you care for them correctly. Okay, join my team. Now, whoo, that was loud. Okay, now we'll do that side. That is the play, share, build part of that transfer. And we're going to do it in gold. Actually, this is school bus yellow. And the pink that I used a while ago is called bubblegum. I have an order coming in with more colors. Okay, this one looks a little bit dry too, and that's normal if it's sat for a while. Needs to be a little, I mean, it's not quite regular yogurt. It might be Greek yogurt. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. You know the only difference between Greek yogurt and regular yogurt is the amount of water. You do realize that, I hope. Okay. Let's put some of this on. It's not going to take much. I've cleaned my squeegee, just like if you were squeegeeing your windows. And I can cut this in half. I'm just waiting for my order to come in so that I can have a whole one to show people before I cut it. And again, I go off my transfer. Anybody that knows me or have watched any of my videos, I'm going to make a mistake, but I will show you how to fix it. 99.9% of the time. Okay, let's peel it off. There we go, and I will clean that up. Let me put this down in the water. And it's right beside me, but it's down on the floor. That means I have to bend over. Okay. And I've got to get another wipe. Do y'all see how easily it cleans? Someone had said to me, but oh, you've got such a cleanup afterwards. No, I don't. I put it in that water, and by the time I go in there to wash it off, it's ready to just be rinsed off. Now, if I had gotten this crooked, which it may be, but if I'd gotten it really bad crooked, all I have to do is spray some water on it, even though the letters are probably dry. Wipe it off and do it again. Clean my transfer and lay it back down there. Play, share, build. And the other one says, what is it? Love, design, repeat. Okay, let's set that aside. And this is the one that I may make a goof on and have to redo. We shall see. Okay, open it up. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5 colors. I need to close this green. I don't know why I thought I was going to repeat the green. The evergreen. If you leave them sitting out for too long, that water will dry out of them. Which, like I mentioned, you just have to re-wet them. Okay. I've used this transfer several times already, and I've gotten several others. We get a total of 8 in our designer kit. So it's not like I couldn't be doing others, but I want to do them in certain colors. And I could go ahead and do them in other colors, but I just have to end up redoing them. So I'm waiting. I wasn't smart and make an order while I was waiting on my kit to get here, or it would already be here. They also send you a 50% coupon to use on your first order, not an item, but your first order. Okay, there's my blotches. Now let's see if I put enough. They are also the first company that I've ever known, and I've worked with this type of sales before. I was a Tupperware manager years and years and years and years ago. A manager, not a dealer. But that didn't work out. Had 2 babies and some health issues. But anyway, this is the first company, like I was saying, that I've ever known that actually went down on some prices since they started. And like I mentioned before, if you're just joining me, or actually I'm not live, so you wouldn't be just joining me. Okay, I've covered all of the silk screen, I believe. Okay, it did bleed through, but you know what? It bled through in a nice pattern. I'll have to think about that one before I change it. And what I might do is go ahead and take a paintbrush and make it to where that line isn't solid. Okay, that's how easy it is, guys. Okay, where is a paintbrush? I might do that right now with you here to show you. That's a little bit big. I'm just grabbing some that are nearby. It's not a very clean look, but like I said, I knew it might bleed through, but I wanted to see what it looked like. Or, you know what I could do is just do away with this line. Now, of course, my brush stroke's going to show. And that would really take away from the logo. So I'm going to pull a Melody Lane. Melody is my lady that I'm over. And she did a design the other day with ink. And then experimented. And so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my squeegee and I'm going to spread it out like this. And see what that looks like. And that's the fun part about this. You can really kind of design on your own. That cleaned it up. Let's take a look. Gave it a geometric look and then also gave it a starburst. I like that. I do like that. So we're going to leave it. We are going to leave it. Okay, I'm dropping that down in the water. And drop this down in the water. By the time I make it to the sink, they will all be ready to rinse. It's just plain water. There is no chemicals whatsoever in there. Just Chalkology paste and water now and some transfers laying there waiting for me. Okay, I hope you learned something. I hope you might want to give it a try. If you do and you're in the Lufkin area, I'd be glad to do a demonstration for you and a group of ladies or men and see what kind of, see what they might can create with it. The transfers, when they come to you, they always come with the instructions on the back. I watched an 8-year-old little boy do it the other day, and I can't wait to get my grandkids in here to see them do it and see what we can create. But I'm waiting for the Build-A-Bunny. There's the cutest one. Melody just finished hers today. I watched her, and that's why I'm doing mine during the night, because I just had to see her, watch her do the one during the day. Okay, guys, remember, $99 to join our team, $99 plus shipping. I'm not going to hide any fees from you. It's $19.99 or $19.95 a month, and you get a transfer that would fit into this transfer sheet. You get a frame. Well, here's a transfer right here that I'm waiting on a color. This is the March, and I hope to have it, the color, and do this on Wednesday, so you'll see it Thursday or Friday. This is the March Club Couture. You get this frame. These frames are guaranteed for 50 years. I'm going to die before this frame. Something will happen to it. They are porcelain coated, and they do have the distressed look. A lot of their stuff is farmhouse geared, but yet some of it isn't. So you can do either way, and you don't have to do it on their chalkboards. Like I said, this came from Sam's. And let's see, this is the first one we did. It's dry. It's ready. So I can put my paste in it. Make sure my lids are there. This is what I'm going to store my paste, my inks in. Put my Q-tip in my little container. and a paintbrush or two. You never know. And all the ones that I've got on order. And then my transfers I'm storing in a portfolio. This is something I used with art, but they just slide down into it very nicely in it, and I can't wait to fill it. This is the size of transfer, but as you can see, it's got little lines, and they make larger ones, but most of them can be cut up, and like you could use have an awesome and just use day, or you could just use the wish big down here. I used these flowers the other day on a picture frame that was hanging in my bedroom. I just took the frame down, already had a photograph in it, and put the flowers all over it. So you don't have to use theirs. I'm just saying, if you do get one of theirs and you get it and a round disc in, let's see, do I have it nearby? I'll show it to you. Here we go. You get it in your kit also, this round disc, and you can use it in any way that you want. So you already have 3 surfaces in your kit to get started on, and you'd be amazed at how much you have around your home that you would want to do it on. So I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, and I hope you think very hard about becoming a chalk couture designer while we're still on this ground floor. There's links below in the video and description, and also share this video for me. Share and give me a thumbs up, and leave in the comments if you're local and you want to consider joining my team. You can join from the link that I have in the description, and you don't have to be local to do that, but I can answer your questions for just about anything because I've been watching a lot of the videos and doing it from the best. So please consider this as an extra income or joining the team just as a way to get it at a discount. That's all I was going to do, and then I thought, you know what, I can make videos with this. We'll just see. We'll see how it does. Okay, y'all have a great day, and think chalk couture. See you in the next one.